And good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have a very important task. We need to paint our fireplace or stove into realistic bricks. But while I was sitting and waiting for time, just was checking what I want to fill. I want to put some glue in some seams, and I have missed a few, and I need to apply some filler or wood putty because I can see traces from bricks which I was trying to mask, which was wrong. Let me switch here, so you can see what I'm talking about. Like here I forgot to put some glue. Here I mean this one, and here I can see trace of previous wrong brick. Same on this side. I need to fill more here, put some glue in these two seams. I can see also traces from wrong bricks here, and same on the front one. So I will start with just adding some drops of glue where I don't like this empty literally hole, because it was two pieces of veneer and it's in between two pieces. That's why it is so huge, and PVA of course shrink after drying, so we got a few such not beautiful holes. So let me add some glue, and while it is drying we can work on sanding, shaping or filling something and actually creating perfect surface. It is still, I can feel it, it's not completely dry, it's not sticky, it's definitely already can be sanded. But if it wasn't for this live stream, I would keep it another 24 hours to dry before sanding. And if I will damage it and will screw with it, so then I will reapply primer and we will wait until next weekend. But I hope everything will be fine, so let's try. But just my recommendation, wait more than 24 hours before sanding. It is much easier to sand when it is completely dry and without any damages, which it then will be more difficult to fix. But we'll try. Just a few drops. Where is it? Here. I just completely forgot it here. Good. Don't like these too deep seams. This one is just really too deep. Maybe it was very narrow piece of veneer. So just will add some glue to make it less deep, to fill it with concrete. Okay, like this. Maybe just a little of glue here. Very little. And here. And this actually primer, it is also like lakmus paper. You can see how it is when it is everything one color. You can see how the surface look like and how it will be smooth or not. So right now everything that I don't like too deep seams, I'm filling with glue. And let's hope that it will dry. We can also go back to the model and unclamp our coils, because that coils which I was gluing yesterday, they are still clamped. So just to give 20 minutes to dry PVA, we can go back on the model and check how our coils are doing there. So I believe this way it is smoother and more realistic. And yes, I'm using my finger to wipe the extra glue, which I don't want to keep there. So yeah, the most useful tool, fingers. Like this. And I always can bring hair dryer to dry it much faster. Nice, I like it now. Much better. Let's go check on this side. A few spots to fix. Actually, just forgot about this to mention it yesterday. Before even applying primer, we could use shellac because it's alcohol based and it dries almost instantly. So actually, fibers of wood, they don't have enough time to curl up and rise in shellac, when shellac is already dry. Just to make less of this curly stuff, hairy fibers, we could use that. Just completely forgot about it. And because right now I can see all these fibers, raised fibers, which we have to sand now, I just remembered about that we could use shellac first. I think I have shown this in previous build with lobster smack, and I applied it on the mast, and then I painted everything what was painted. So just remember that, yeah, that was very useful and helpful. Let me clean the needle, because some glue already dried and it is inconvenient to apply PVA. And I don't like this too deep seam. Let's make it less noticeable. Better. Something to fill here. Tiny drop here. And now a few such not beautiful holes on this front side. We will check the aft side, if I can say this. Checking questions. Haven't missed anything yet, I hope. And this huge deep seam definitely should be filled with something like concrete, PVA glue in our case. This one I made it too deep with the file. It's very easy when the file is sharp. So let's make it less noticeable and more realistic. Some in the corners. Good. Now a few more inside. I have somewhere my favorite tool. Maybe laser cut bricks is not the best idea, but it is working, looks like it. Just a little more to play with bricks, and everything will look quite realistic. Few more drops inside to close the biggest and ugliest holes. Want something right here to fix. Something good glue. Tweezers. Just another drop of glue. Yeah, I can't say that this is gaps. This is sort of, I don't know how, actually what is the proper translation, because in my language it will be seam, but seam, this is from sewing actually, so I don't know if it is correct translation. What is this glue between bricks? Real one. I mean concrete, that concrete glue. How to call this properly? Or what is the proper name for it? Yeah, it's a little inconvenient to do it inside. Can't show you also this. It's partially visible, but I need to feel it there too. Nice. I like the result now. It was ugly in the morning when I came here and saw these huge gaps and seams. Like, yike, not good. Now it's becoming to look like stove. On this side it was so deep, maybe I can add just a little more. You know, my seams are transparent, so I will reapply the primer before painting, of course. Okay, and I was hoping to do it quickly, finish it fast, so we can do something on the model. I'm beginning to think that if it will be good enough just to paint it entire fireplace. Actually, yesterday's suggestion to do it with syringe, I'm not sure that it is possible, especially from the inner side. It's possible, even if you will bend your needle, it's still at such sharp angle that I can barely do this with just this thin needle. And when it is much thicker in diameter syringe, I'm not sure that it is possible to get some glue inside these seams. Okay, one side is ready. Let's move to another one. And I'm almost there, almost. Oh, good job. This time camera survived 30 minutes even. Yesterday first time it disconnected itself in 15 or less. So I repeat myself, I have no idea why it is doing this. It's always different lengths, time lengths. So can't say that this is something what I haven't turned on or off on my camera. Everything is like, shouldn't be disconnecting itself at all. But it is doing this. Sometimes during 2 hours it will work, sometimes it will start disconnecting itself every 15 minutes. So I have no idea why. If somebody knows the secret, please share it with me. But I usually, of course, the Chinese coupler, because it was sent just in a transparent plastic bag. Yeah, it's with paint in Canon, but usually Canon stuff, they are sending it in proper boxes, license with all the stickers. Even DC adapter was with license. So coupler is something what is more important and definitely should be also in similar packing. But nope, that was just plastic transparent bag. So I have very bad feeling that this is copy, not a real Canon, and this is a problem. But as I said before, I paid the price like for the real one, for the real one, and this is the saddest part, because if it is really just China's copy for 150 bucks, I'm not ordering anymore anything very important like Canon's batteries and etc. on Amazon. Actually, about batteries, I got a gift from my husband. All these Canon's batteries, especially for more higher ranks cameras, they are expensive. But it was supposed to be a gift. When it arrived, Krum was shocked, like, give it to me back. I will replace it. Because it came in box, original box, but it was opened. And on top of open box, it was glued sticker that somebody apparently bought it and decided to return. So that's why the box it was open. But this is some stuff which should be forbidden from returning, because who knows, somebody opened it, used maybe for a few huge photo sessions, killed the battery and decided to return. And so I said that I don't want this one. So he returned it and ordered it from proper store. And so we decided no, anything important we won't order on Amazon it anymore, especially photo equipment. It should be, we can wait longer from B&H Photo, but better to order in authorized stores. And actually about B&H Photo store, it is in New York, and for every photographer in Ukraine, this is iconic store. Everything that you want to buy or just thinking about purchasing, every photographer will go to this store just to read all the feedbacks, all technical, because it's they describe every product in such details with real reviews from real photographers. So this is just something to compare. And when I moved into the United States, I said, like, first thing what I will do, I will go to New York and I want to visit this store. I was at least twice a year I'm passing through New York, and I haven't visited that store any single one time, and I'm here from October 2019. Shame on me. And this is something what I want to do. I just want to visit that store. Just must have to make selfie there. This is... I'm ordering stuff from there now. But I haven't visited, actually, store. Yeah, this is the store which I'm talking about, B&H Photo. This is just some legendary store for all photographers in Ukraine. And now the lowerest seam, which is most difficult to reach, but not impossible. And maybe something to fix on this side too. Just a few ugly deep seams convert into more beautiful. Like this one, for example. Little more glue here. Okay. A little more. Oh, Jeremy, thank you very much for your support. Guys, you really are the best and you are making possible to run all these videos regularly. Because without your support, I definitely couldn't buy all the materials and tools on time just to show you all the techniques, which I know. And sometimes I know much more than I'm showing you, just I don't know which one to choose sometimes and to show you. So that's why I'm trying to choose every time something different for the live streams, just to apply different techniques, not to repeat every time the same one, and just to make it more interesting. And this is what I'm also advising every time when you are building models. For example, you build 1 or 2 models, you learn some techniques, don't use the same techniques for the next one, for example. Search for something new, experiment with your next model, just so you can grow more in ship modeling. Not repeat everything the same what you learned. Try something new, and then you can become quite a successful modeler. If it is not working, then you have to fix it. If it is working, you just learn a new trick. And this is the most interesting problem in ship modeling. You can fix everything, every mess you made, broken, etc. Like on real wooden ships. Just remove, rip it off, and make a new one. So everything is repairable like on real ships. So I'm not teaching you how to speed up the process of building. I'm actually showing you how to increase the building time. But I think every hour spent more on the model worth it. Because if you are spending, for example, 1,000 hours to build just by following instructions, you can spend 2,000 hours and you can create more historically accurate model. But I think just worth its time. And sometimes it costs more money, of course, because you have to buy additional materials, sometimes tools. But if you are enjoying this hobby, you definitely will enjoy the process of improving kit to a more historically accurate model. This not only increases the value, but just when you will finish such model, you will be proud of yourself even more when you just finished it by following instructions. Because you can proudly say, I did the research, I improved the standard basic kit to a more historically accurate model. So I think it's worth its time for sure, even if it is doubling the time. So that's why sometimes I just want to cry when I can hear something, oh, I built same model as you in 3 months. Just really want to cry, because I know the faster you are trying to build, the more details you are missing. So this is not something what I would proud of. I would say better like I built this model during 1 year, but I made more historically accurate model. So for me this is something more important. But as maybe for somebody just question of getting bigger quantity of models, then yeah, if you can do it quickly, fast, good for you. But I prefer quality, not quantity. So that's why maybe it's too much, like 3 episodes I'm dealing with the stove. It's a very small piece, but when you finish it, that will be something very attractive on your model. Like if you will show this model to some of your friends, guests, children, they will look, oh look, there is fireplace. And if you will install some pots and pans and will cook food on it, no, not really cook, but like we'll make diorama, this is more interesting. So somebody just want to sit closer to the model and dive inside it just to check every detail, every nail. When it is just a model, which you can see from distance 3-5 meters, because if you will come closer, there is nothing to see, no details. So that's why I prefer to spend more time. And this channel is actually for those of you who is ready to spend more time. I'm not teaching you how to speed up your building process, I'm teaching you how to add more details. where to search the information. Or if we are building the same model on group build, I can share everything what I found, so you don't have to spend extra money for books and drawings and do the research. But you can create also a very historically accurate model. Or you can design your own gunboat, is what I can say. So it just depends what is your goal. Because we have everything about this, all the reports about Gunboat Philadelphia. So we can build her replica, Gunboat Philadelphia 2. We can build original boat. So, or just interpretation how the Gunboat Philadelphia should look like in your interpretation. Or just in general, how gunboats were built. So everything just question, what is your goal? Can see something inside here. I haven't filled it properly. Good. Good. Just illusion, because the PVA glue when it dries it becomes transparent, an illusion like it is still whole there. So I think I did all the seams, filled them all. Now it's time to fix some bricks which are still visible. You see these traces, the old traces which shouldn't be there, so I will fill a little more of this filler. And while it is drying, we can go and remove our clumps on the model to see how our coils look like now. Okay, is this? Yeah, it's filled. I need something, another scalpel, because I just need a small tiny crumb of filler here. I need to remove something from the seams. And something was on the sides. Don't want to fill my seams. And something was here. Okay, let it dry a little and we can start sanding it in a moment. Let's remove clumps from the model and see our coils, how they look like today. This is my collection of paints for today. So let's keep them here. And what do we have here now? Don't want to drop water somewhere. Okay, it can stay here. It can stay here. Good. beautiful coil. Triple coil of the anchor rope. Nice. And what do we have on this side? It was clamped. Yay! You can see some dirt. Imbir's fur. Lighter can help always, because I believe it's glued already. Yeah, perfect. Fur is burned, and what is this? Just some drop of glue. And again, I will move this rope a little. So we have perfect coil also here. Yay! And we were working on coils also during 3 episodes, every time gluing one layer of it. So we achieved good results. So this is our also fireplace here, hanging. So I need to sand it actually, so I will keep it here next to me, because I glued it, but I haven't sanded it and haven't prepared to be installed. This is also very important. Oh, where is the view? Oh, good. Let's go back to our fireplace. And I will start with something like, I will remove all this fur or raised fibers from the wood on the edges, everything what I don't like, especially on the corners. It's the most visible that it is not real brick, that it is wooden brick. So we need to remove everything what is look like fake and make it more realistic. But I wouldn't sand too much in one place, because after, when you are sanding, it's getting warm and you can just peel entire layer of primer. And because, as I said, it was drying only 24 hours, so be careful. If you will start sanding too intensively, you can just damage our layer of primer. And I will use a soft brush also to clean. And I will use one of the files to also check edges of the bricks. And a different one. In some places I can see traces where it was connected to the sheet where it was laser cut from. It's easy with long these seams, because I can do it with file, but perpendicular ones will be more challenging, of course, but not impossible. And you can see some places already peeling off the primer, but it's okay. This is how it should be. Our field seams. maybe even, where is that metal sanding block? That's just piece of scrap of aluminum, which become my favorite sanding block. You still can see fibers, so I will apply another layer, but this time with brush. It's already good enough. This is most interesting. Yeah, file is working, alright, good. Blowing it was a bad idea. I just blow it directly into my eye, something. So I'm constantly repeating, don't blow, and I'm doing exactly this. So, stepping on my own mistake again and again. something to fix here. Okay, let's try to apply primer one more time. Primer. And for mixing paints, I'm usually using something like egg box. This is quail eggs box, so very convenient, very small combs, like honeycomb box. So I will grab just some primer. This is my primer for airbrush, Vallejo gray. So this is what I will use now. Can hold first in my hands with fingers, and then we'll see how it is going. And I will use also paper towel to make it layer as thin as possible. It can stay in seams there and dry longer, but I want to dry it quickly for painting with a brush. Let me make it darker. No, it's okay. It's visible, I believe. Visible what I'm doing. And I have somewhere water if I want to make it thinner. Just wet paper towel and you can sweep it. Something is right here is peeling off. Yeah, I like it. Let's go on this side. Good. Now the most difficult, how to hold it and paint. Where's my tweezers? Found it. Good. Let me move it in the middle of the screen. Come on. Good. Everything what I wanted painted. I think so. So let's mix some paint. I don't have pure yellow, I have some golden brown. It's practically yellow or dark, like dark terracotta. Something like this. And I have even something called milk brown or something, or milk chocolate. What is this? Milk chocolate. I like the color, it's already almost like brick, but the problem is that this paint is very thin, so I want to dilute it with something thicker. So let's experiment. We'll move just this small stove here and let's mix some paint. So this is milk chocolate. So we need to add more reddish to get proper brick color. We'll see. Or this one is not very thin, I'm mixing it for a different one. We'll see. What is this paint? Oh, good job. I need to mix it properly. They were standing for ages there. All three. So let's try different. I'm eyeballing it, and because I will add more red or yellowish in the end just to make some bricks darker, some lighter. So, red one. This is probably very thin one. Maybe. We'll see in a moment. Okay, 3 drops, 1 drop of black, and then we will experiment. Oh, good job. 2 drops is too much probably. So let me remove 1 drop, like that. Even more. So if you will ask me what was the proportion, I don't know. Just mix, try, if you like it, apply. Definitely too much black. So let's add more red. And this milk chocolate. And just to make it brighter, I will use this golden brown. It is more yellowish. I actually like it, it's like darker ochre. I like to use it instead of ochre paint. Probably more red. Preferably not on your fingers, but in the jar. Even more. Maybe I can use some in this. To make more reddish. And one I need to make more orangish. Oh, it's too much red. Maybe not. Or maybe just what it should be. Yellow. Let me clean the red paint so I can close it. We'll see now. Let me try it with some brushes. Like, for example, on this. More reddish. Very slight differences. But I can see some. This one is more orange. Yes, the most close brick color, the first one. But the other two I will use to make that just shades. And I will try to find some more proper brush, maybe like this one. So let's try. Slight touches. Is this ready? Sort of. Yeah, I can start painting. Actually, what I want it to be half dry. Or maybe with paper towel will be much better. Let's try with just paper towel. Or if I had sponge, that can do even better job. I don't want to get these traces like from brush. I don't have any sponges, so let's do it like this. If you have sponge, that will do even better job. Let's move to another side. Maybe I will add more red, because on the gray it looks much lighter. So more red and black. Just tiny, tiny drop of black. So we'll see in a moment. Because after first layer I will start making them different colors, adding shades. Okay, second layer on the... Oh, it's much better. Good. So now I like it. Brick-ish color. Like it should be. The most interesting will be to apply inside. And here I probably will go with the brush. We'll try to make it half dry. Yeah, it is working, sort of. Actually, bottom will be with piece of metal, so I can leave it, but just to make everything look like bricks. was difficult inside. Can't hold it. Right, okay, we'll do it after. Just want to check some places. And maybe on this side it's too light. Now I will add another drop of black paint into our first batch of color. Just tiny black. Oh, too much. Maybe now I can add more red. Too brownish. For some very dark bricks maybe it is alright. Burnt bricks. Yeah, very burned. And maybe now a drop of yellow will make it more realistic. And maybe a little more of red. It is a red clay after all. Oh, now I like it. Now I like it. Yay, even a little more red. Just need to wash my fingers. Visible that I was painting something very noticeable. And it is half dry, yes. Maybe I need some more thinner brush like this one. Very slight, but a different shade always can give you more, bigger volume. I like it. I'm not bothering with seams right now. I will dilute black paint in the end and just like make it much darker. Okay, maybe I will apply something inside for the base color. Inside I will apply layer after layer, will move to very, very dark bricks, because theoretically they were smoked, burned. So I'm moving from base color to darker one. This is the most popular technique, from the lightest to the darkest color. Okay. Let's move back to our darker shade. Maybe I will add also one here. Actually on the screen it is so reddish, in reality it is more brownish, what I'm seeing here. Just everything more red on the screen. Yike. touched wet brick. Not what I wanted. One, two, three. Second one, two, three. This one is darker. Partially visible, which is this one. Right, right. This one is too thick layer. Okay, next one. I like it. Which one I should paint? This one. And this one. And this one. Which one I can add? I can add this one. I have more yellowish one, so we'll add few lighter bricks. That one the most orangish. This one I want to be lighter. So no, not always darker, from lighter to darker. Something like this. Nice. I like it, definitely. nice. Like it very much. I think this is it with this color. Oh, something inside. I'm missing something inside. Like, oh, yes. Transferring from outside inside. Take it, this one. So what else I can add? I have that radish which I made in first bunch. Let's try this one also. For example, on this one. Not much big difference, but there is some. This one. Actually, with this shade, I like these bricks the most, so I probably will add as many as I can, just with this shade on top. Because when it is drying, it's more a reddish, brick-ish color. And on the screen it's just such red, it's more orange in original color. We'll try to show you on the from the laptop camera in the end. Maybe that one will show you more realistic colors. So we'll see in the end of the stream. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And probably I will add black one in both, that is more oranges and more reddish one. But we'll add with very small quantity so it won't spoil. So I will drop it here. And just want to mix it. So this is the first one which we make darker. Now I want to make darker the other two with black one. So where is my mixing brush? Or brush for mixing. Ah, good job. Everything is on my fingers. Just a tiny drop of black. And another tiny drop here. Maybe one additional tiny drop. Extra drop of yellow. Just to underline that this is more orangish. Just will be grayish orange now. And in this one I will add probably a drop of red. Or two. Now it is all similar to that one. Good job. So then more red, so it will be a different, more red, dark red. What I'm getting here? Yeah, it's red indeed. Just a few more layers, so there will be no that whitish, transparentish. So what is our red? Red, alright. Okay, we'll add it somewhere. Too thick layer. It's just asking to be here. Which one? Let's make this one. And I probably want to make this one reddish. Okay, now it's time for the most orangish or yellowish, preferably without spilling any water, dirty water into your eyes. So this will be the most orangish. So where I would like to have one. This one. Here it is all right. Maybe I need to separate these two bricks. So it's time for diluting some black paint and to make our seams visible. And this will be it for today. It will dry till next time, and then we will apply shellac on top of it, and it will be perfect. So black paint. I have that drop one, but I will grab a different one, like here. We'll dilute it with water. Like a lot of water probably. Now I would like to have syringe to grab some water, but of course it's not anywhere close. Or I can pour some water here. With bigger brush. So this is concentrated, but still diluted black paint, and this one even more diluted. So we'll see if I will add something here, maybe just a little more. And let's try. Inside it's definitely for more concentrated. Oh. too much concentrated water, water, water. And paper towels. In the corners it will be darker, of course. More paper towels. And just to leave it mostly in the seams. Something like this. So let's make more concentrated the diluted one. I'm wiping also paint on the corners with paper towel, so we'll reapply there some. No. And a little more here. Mostly want to have it in the seams. So, what do you think? Is this realistic enough? Too much? A little diluted one? Or more of a diluted one? I will dilute my darkest brick also to feel that, which I wiped with a paper towel, because that was too much of paper towel, and the paint is still raw, so it's very easy to wipe it out just with water. What I actually did. Nice, nice. Oops, too much, even for the seams. Maybe just a little more here. And inside it should be darker because of the flames. So definitely more something like this. Yeah, I notified that Mayflower is in 1:72 scale, and 1:72 is more complicated because everything is much smaller. You have to bend in much smaller radiuses, so yes, that is a complicated model. Okay, I want some water, and I want to dilute one of the dark brick color just to underline some bricks. Come on, just want to wipe this spot. Like this. And maybe a drop of black will go here just to make it darker. Very diluted with some darker colors, shades. Some are not that much diluted, just to make different shades. So I believe this is it for today. Let me show you this on another camera. Maybe it will be more visible, the real color of it. Like this. Oh, and here it is almost black brown, dark brown, but it is more brick color. So yeah, both cameras are not showing the original color. So I will post just pictures on our Facebook group to show you the original color. Maybe the camera will focus better like this. So on the big camera it shows here so red, and here it just shows you that it is very brown. So let me make picture and I will post it on the Facebook group so you can see what is actually a real color of it. I'm quite happy with it. Very brickish. So with this, I believe this is it for today. Oh, my cutting mat is all over with paint. So good job. And so I believe next time I will finally go to the beach and find some sand. So we will install our fireplace because we still have to sand and glue our box with sand. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to wash it while it is still a little raw. So I won't go upstairs with red hands like I don't know what I was doing here, killing somebody probably. So Next time we will install finally our fireplace, and I want to make some pots, but we'll see. Maybe we will work on some wooden structures, or if my blocks, oh, not blocks, hooks will arrive, we can install at least another one tackle on our gun carriages, because we still have 1, 2, 3 tackles to install. And I don't want to make entire additional episode only about tackles, it's too boring, so I want to make something interesting. So we'll see what it will be, but I hope you will enjoy next episode as well. So with this, I wish you a very nice rest of the day, and I wish you a very good week, following week, and a big thank you to the sponsors of this channel. Guys, you are making possible to run these episodes regularly, so big thank you for that. See you next week, guys. Bye!